The past few days at the Emerging Conductors Workshop here at the National Symphony, Maestro Noseda has been working with myself and 3 other young conductors, guiding us through not just technique of conducting, but also how to communicate with the orchestra, communicate with our hands, and just general approaches to becoming a better artist on the podium.
We had 2 major rehearsals with the orchestra and had some guidance from Gianandrea, and it's honestly just a very unique thing that we're getting to do here. It's very rare to have a project like this set up, to be honest, especially I think in the US, where you have a major American orchestra that brings in young conductors and wants to help them. And we have all conducted professional orchestras before, but to do it at this level here and with someone like Gianandrea, and also importantly to have a performance at the end of the project, that's huge, and that gives us a sort of support that generally doesn't exist so much for young conductors.
Look, even if you do this, look. 3 e 4, pom. I think it's important to hand over the experience I have to the new generation and to approach the music in a certain way, with seriousness, but also with joy, with competence. All these 4 conductors or professionals, they served here with the National Symphony Orchestra covering me for my programs. And instead of just giving them the possibility to watch me working, I wanted to give them, with the same orchestra, the National Symphony Orchestra, the opportunity to work. And that also creates a closer relationship even between them and the orchestra. The energy should be in a millimeter. You will have even more energy.
Yeah.
Even in the forte. Pam, 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 pam. Pam, tan, 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 tan. Pam, 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 pam. Even if you want to do tam, tam, tim, tim, pam, pam, pim, pim, pam. Tin, tan, tan, tin, tin, tim, pam, 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 pam. In a small space, you should have the energy of a wrestler. But there. It takes a lot of energy because I want really to help and not to present a cliché. I want really to find out what could and should help them to develop.
He is so good at finding the things that we can improve or the sound that we can change, either with our gesture or with our presence sometimes even. I remember what he told me, keep the rhythm in the arm. The rhythm is in the arms and the sound is in the core. I will spend a lot of time chewing on that.
What I appreciate about Maestro Noseda's musicality and his presence in every room that he walks into is his dedication towards the energy of the music in that moment, from the small detail to the overall effect. That was the thing that I really latched onto, was that there's a dire need, there's a frenetic energy, there's a commitment to every character in the music. And there's a rawness to how he sings and how it internally sings within him, but then how he shows that. The skills that Maestro Noseda is encouraging out of us, they address areas where we all need personal improvement on an individual level, but then they also address the needs of an orchestra of this level.
Working with National Symphony is just definitely a dream. You see what amazing things or fabulous music this orchestra can produce. So now I get to test drive this Lamborghini or Ferrari, and now I get to test drive how fast we can go and try my musical ideas.
For me, it's trying to just soak up all of that experience that they have with music and hopefully taking as much as I can out of this opportunity and turning that back into developing into a conductor that they want to follow, that makes a difference when they follow, and that they feel like, yeah, you know, let's make music together.
Mentorship is very important for young conductors. It's quite a lonely profession. It also takes a long time to sort of find your own way, and for everybody it's a bit different. So having mentors like Gianandrea in this case, who are there to sympathize and to guide you and sort of nudge you in different directions without trying to take away your own compass, that is actually crucial.
I'm really excited to share my musical ideas and the things that I have learned, not just, you know, through watching and observing during rehearsals or watching other conductors, or things that Gianandrea said during the rehearsal. I'm just very excited to put all that into practice and enjoy music.
It's very rewarding because in a way, what I received, now I start to hand over. Is a good feeling.